Whoa, that's a lot of flavor there.
Yeah, seriously.
Kind of sweet. It's good.
In a recent video, we talked about if TTCF has a superior product compared to other food companies out there. But in the end, that doesn't really matter if people aren't raving about their products, if they don't really like or love their products. No matter how superior your product might be, like from a health perspective, if no one is buying them, it doesn't matter, right? Because today it's all about being noticed and raved about. That is what we're going to focus on here today on the PlantStock channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, then welcome back. As always, I would truly appreciate an early thumbs up since it really does help spread the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would ask you to consider doing it if you're interested in getting videos regarding Tattoo Chef, Beyond Meat, the Very Good Food Company, Oatly, or other plant-based companies out there. So make sure to subscribe and don't forget that bell button. Thank you, folks. I truly appreciate your help. Now, this is the third part in a 5-part series regarding if the Tattoo Chef could become a 10x company or even a generational company, right? And according to me, it needs to have 5 criteria that it passes. 1, does it have a grand vision? 2, does it have a superior product? 3, do people rave about their product? Do they love their product? 4, do they have an advantage against other companies? And 5, do they have a strong CEO and management team? Because we know in the end, if a company doesn't have a strong management team, but especially a CEO who knows what he's doing, then it doesn't really matter. Now, this video is going to be about the third criteria. Do people love their product? Are they raving about their product? If you haven't seen the other 2 parts before this, make sure to look in the description or in the end of the video. Also, I'll put one up right here now. So first of all, do people love their products? Do their products taste good? Well, it's kind of a hard question for me because I haven't tried them yet. And that is because I'm located here in good old Europe, in Sweden more specifically. And as we know, right now, they only have like 2 products in the UK, and that's all of Europe. But that's going to change with time. But that's why I have to rely on other sources, right? So first of all, there's quite a lot of video reviews out there. That's been made actually the last half year to a year. Quite a lot. And I took a look at several of them. Take a look at these ones.
Whoa, that's a lot of flavor there.
Yeah, seriously.
Kind of sweet. I didn't think it was going to be sweet.
Balsamic vinegar, Swedish.
Yeah, I can taste the vinegar part of the balsamic vinegar. It's good.
Nice and crispy.
Is it good and spicy?
It's very good. I mean, it doesn't taste like a burger. Tastes like a fried something.
Overall, I would say that the taste is really good. The price was pricey because it did cost $10 for 6. Yeah, do you have anything else to say about it?
They're good. I do recommend them.
So, Nick's not going to be able to eat any because it's awful. It's actually really good.
Of course it is. I picked this one out.
Thing that's a little off, you know. Now here's one thing that I will give them credit for. We've said in other Tattooed Chef reviews that there's no flavor, you know, like a lot of the items have 0 flavor at all. I feel like this one is well seasoned, like it has a lot of flavor to it, but I think that whatever cheese they're using is either not right, like there's something wrong with it, or it's just a very distinctly kind of stinky cheese or something.
Now, obviously, I looked at more, and from watching several of them, I must say this is a tricky one to find out what people really feel, right? Like overall, I felt that most of these different video reviews, they felt that several of their products, the chef's products, are really good, they love them, and they're really tasty. And some of their products they thought is totally fine, they will eat them because they're healthy, and other products not that much. But let's face it, this is a company that has about 50 different products right now, right? So it's really hard to know what people feel about all of them. People, have you tried some of their products? What do you think? Let me know down in the comments because I'll be really interested to hear your opinions. Now, a little over a week ago, I did a poll on this with my subscribers, and this is the result. And basically 46% said that they love them. It's about 353 people who answered. So 46% loved them, 16% said they were okay. So we could see love or being okay about 60% together then. 4% said they've had better, and 5% said not good at all. So 10% weren't too happy about their products, right? And then others around 29%, and that was people commenting. And I would say most of the people who commented on this were either really loved it or liked it and felt it was totally okay. Some of them weren't too happy about it. So again, an average there, right? So overall, people either really like them or think they're okay. So obviously, this means we have to look at other factors as well. What about the reviews at the different stores where they sell their products? Let's take a look. If we take a look at Walmart, I was actually trying to find their products, and as of yet, it seems, if I don't misunderstand, that they only sell 2 products now at Walmart. It seems like they have sold more before, but I could only find these 2 products. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but folks, let me know down in the comments if you know anything about this. It could be that they had a temporary deal before. I could see the enchilada balls. I could see other like cauliflower burgers when I look for them. But when I actually get into the Walmart page, it says they don't have the products at the moment. So don't know what that's about. But here we can see only 16 reviews on these 2 items. And it seems like people are happy with it. So hard to say really. And if we go into Target, and I took a look here, the different results. Also here, guys, we have to remember the Tattoo Chef brand is quite new, right? I think it's barely a year, if even that, right? So their branded product hasn't existed long. So it is still hard to know what people think. But as of yet, we have quite a few here, quite a few products at Target. And if we take a look at them all here, the different stars here, let's try to just come in a little closer. Yeah, 63 here. They seem really happy about it with the cauliflower. Tattoo Chef's frozen plant-powered burrito bowl, seem happy about that. The frozen Buddha, the acai bowl, seem happy about that. Basically everything they have at Target, people seem quite happy with. Yeah, about 4 stars here, total of 45 people, but still seem pretty happy with this, right? So we can see this as people actually loving it here or really liking it. And if we go into Sam's Club here, we actually get more people. I think it's been here way longer, right? We can see that their acai bowl, their 4-pack, about 250 people seem to really like it, right? Or even loving it. 4.5 stars there. We have only 4 stars there, but 34 people when it comes to rice cauliflower burrito blend. And same here when it comes to the Tattoo Chef vegetable spiral nest, right? The veggie nest. They seem happy with that. We come to the cauliflower pizza here. 433 people. Basically 5 stars there. Looks good here. So yeah, it seems like their products here are also very popular. So from looking at different stores, it does seem like they're very popular. But let's be honest, we do know that a majority of people buying these products aren't actually reviewing them. So we are missing thousands and thousands of people's opinions. But it's still an indication, right? Usually, percentage-wise, it's the same. So it is something to work with for sure. When we go into their own page, the Tattoo Chefs, I took a look at these different ones here, their own page here, and I would say most of them have about 5 stars, but it's only like 20, 30 reviews off and on. And I think also that's not so strange, but we have to realize also that this is their own page. They might be biased. They might be picking and choosing. I'm not sure. If we take a look at their Facebook page here, It does seem like most people here with the different comments are quite happy with them. But also, I'm not sure if the Facebook page is totally controlled by them, because there are a couple ones that don't recommend them or are not happy. There's been some mistakes where it says gluten-free and has actually been gluten here. They did respond to that, saying that there was something wrong there. And others about there being eggs in the products there that shouldn't be, but majority seems quite happy anyhow. But since I've been part of this company since basically August, September, right, when it was a SPAC, the FMCI, I've been part of different Discord groups, different Facebook groups, and overall what people have been talking about is that they really love their product, they like their products, but also we've seen a lot of photos. People take photos of the different stores, Target, where they're placed, and we have seen over the months that they've been sold out several times on different locations all over the US. So this should also be some kind of indication that it's a popular product, right? So I think we should keep that in mind. But something that I think overall should be a more important indication is their revenues, right? No matter what people says in some simple reviews. So let's just take a look at their revenues. So if we take a look at their revenues, as I think most of us know about, when it comes to for the whole of 2020, right? They got about 148 million here. And that was a 75 increase overall, year over year. But that's not the thing we should remember here. What we should remember is their branded product, right? That's come out as of late. That's the thing that's going to be long term. That's what people are going to remember. The unbranded products that's been on other stores, that's been like cheaper prices, which means that their margins won't be as good. When they have the branded Tattoo Chef products, that means that they can control those margins, have a little higher premium, and make more money, right? And that's what we want to see. And that's what matters here. So if we look at their branded product, that was a record of 85 million out of those 148, which in itself was an increase of a 360% compared to 18.3 the year before that. Now that's incredible. Between 350 to 400% increase. That is what you need to remind yourself is. And if we take a look at the Q1, we get a really good story here as well, right? I mean, the overall increase there, Q1 year over year compared to 2020, they have an overall increase with 59%, which is good in any numbers, right? But the Tattoo Chef branded products, again, what we want to focus on, the revenue was a record of 36 million out of those 52 or 53, right? An increase with 105% year over year. So again, amazing number, more than double. So me personally, I feel that this is something that should silence the voices out there that are nervous if this is a popular product, if this is a product that people want. So to wrap this up, again, folks, this is a company that has a lot of assortment, right? They have a lot of products. I think before the end of Q2, they're going to have about 54 products. And we have to ask ourselves, do people have to love all of their products for this brand to be popular? I don't think so. I think what they need is a couple of products, flagship products that are really popular and that will sell really well. Maybe like the acai bowls. It seems like the cauliflower pizzas are doing well, the pizza bowls. And I can imagine the different new vegan pizzas doing well. We haven't gotten so much report as of yet, but I can imagine that those kind of products are going to do really well. Now, these kind of products that will sell really well are going to strengthen the overall brand. And when that happens, I do believe that people will keep buying the other products that might not be as popular, but they'll know that they're a better for you product and they're healthier for you, right? And they're convenient, and that's what it's all about. That is the perfect combination. But it also reminds me of Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods, right? Why I believe that Beyond Meat is going to win out in the long run. There's plenty of people out there who feels that Beyond Meat doesn't taste as good as Impossible. But I think that doesn't matter in the long term because Beyond Meat doesn't have GMOs, which Impossible has, and that's not that healthy for you, what we know so far, right? Especially that people don't think that that's healthy for you, and that's why they're going to choose Beyond Meat in the long term. And also because Impossible has soy and Beyond Meat doesn't, and no matter if soy is actually bad for you or not, I don't believe it is at all, but that's what a lot of people out there believe, and people are sensitive when it comes to that. And that's why in the end, they will still choose Beyond because they believe it to be a better for you product. And that's what's going to be in people's minds. So in the end, when it comes to the chef, look at the revenues. It speaks its own language. Look at the stores selling out. And don't forget, according to the CEO of the company, Sam Galletti, their frozen products is one of the most popular frozen items at Target of all time. And that also should tell you something, right? And this takes us to the next part of the criterias. Number 4, do they have an advantage? And that's what I'm going to talk about next. So stay tuned for more videos. But well, folks, that was it for today. I truly hope you got some value from today's video. And if you did, please help me out and smash that like button. And if you want to keep getting more videos regarding the chef, Beyond Meat, the Very Good Food Company, or other plant-based companies out there, make sure to subscribe and don't forget that ever important bell button. Thank you, folks. I truly appreciate your help. And as always, this was not financial advice. These were just my own thoughts and opinions. It's important to do your own due diligence and invest safe. Have a wonderful Saturday. Hope to see you soon. Peace out.